Do you know who is Scrum Master? Do you know who is Business Analyst? Do you know who is Project Manager? Don't worry if you don't know. I am here to help you. In this video, I am going to explain you about the different roles that we come across while working in the software project. The different roles in the software project include the internal teams and external teams. The internal people be like developers, testers, scrum master, project manager and product manager. If you think of the external teams, it includes the client or the customer and the business people and the users of the customer or the software. The first and major role of the software development process is the developer. The developers develop the software. They are the creators of the software. They use programming and coding to develop the software. They write the lines of coding and they evaluate the coding and they execute the coding based on the requirement of the user. They will be guided by a team leader who is known as dev lead or the tech lead. The dev lead assigns the task to the developers and he will help them in any sort of trouble during the development process, and he will monitor all the development process. He will ensure the timely and qualitative software development. Now coming to the testers, they are the people who will be responsible for the quality of the software. They will write the test cases, they will execute the test cases, and they will create any defects if the software is not working as per the requirement. So they will be guided by some team lead who is known as test lead. The test lead will be responsible for all the testing activities. Generally, he will assign the tasks to the testers and he will guide them, and he will prepare the test planning and test procedures and any guidelines for the process of testing, and he will review the documents that are prepared by testers like test case document, requirement traceability matrix and any test reports. Nowadays companies are following agile methodology. In the agile methodology, we are used to see a role named as scrum master. Scrum master is the one who will engage all the stakeholders like business people, client, the testing team and the development team, and he will ensure the quality of the software and he will ensure that the software is developed as per the requirements. Now coming to the product manager, in product based companies we won't get requirements from the external stakeholders, so there is a role called as product manager. He will be responsible for creating the requirement of the product based on the market's requirement. Generally the product manager will create the requirement based on the market's requirement, and he will guide all the teams like testing team, the development team, in order to fulfill his vision into the final product. The next role in the SDLC process is the project manager. The project manager is responsible for from the starting of the software to the complete development of the software. He will plan, he will schedule the development process, he will be looking after the budgeting, and he will be looking after all execution of the software development process, and he will be responsible for the delivery of the final software. He will monitor all the teams like development team, the testing team, and he will ensure the project to be delivered in time with the quality. Now talking about the external stakeholders in the software project, it includes the roles like client or customer and business people like business analyst and the users who are going to use the developed software. If you think of the client, he is going to give the order to the software company and he is the one who will pay for the software. Now coming to the business analyst, he will be working as the intermediate between client and the software company, because the client's language will be in business language, so the software people may or may not understand his requirement. So the business analyst will prepare the requirement in the software language rather than the business language, and he will guide the development team and testing team while developing the software. Now coming to the end users, once the development is completed, the people who are going to use the software might be the business users, that are the internal users of the customer, and the admins and the clients customers. So with this I have completed the video regarding the roles of the people in the software project.